The President's Welcome and Monday Morning Kickoff begins now.
Greetings, I'm Lori Combe, and it's my honor to welcome you to virtual NASN 2021, the 53rd Annual Conference of the National Association of School Nurses. There are over 1,800 people registered, and we're so glad you are able to gather with us for this week of virtual learning. Our theme for this year's conference is Transforming Student Health, School Nurses Leading the Way. And there is no doubt that all of you and school nurses across the world have risen to the challenge and that this pandemic has brought, and you have absolutely led the way. I've been inspired this year by the school nurses I've spoken with and by the stories that have been shared in the media and on social media, stories of school nurses who have been leading the way and are transforming student health. Here are a few of those stories. Lisa Patch, Health Services Director for Alamogordo, New Mexico, serves a district comprised almost entirely of Title I schools, serving a population that is 42% Hispanic, with numerous students primarily raised by elderly relatives. Challenged by how to deliver healthcare to nearly 5,600 virtual learners during the pandemic, Lisa used CARES Act funds to purchase an old Winnebago, repurposed her as a mobile health unit, and named her Flo. Flo and her staff intervened directly in the neighborhoods where students and families live and are administering flu vaccines, distributing food, administering COVID tests, delivering an occasional popsicle, and more. Gloria Barrera, certified school nurse in the Chicago area, stepped into her role as a community and public health leader, first by representing NASN in a project with the COVID Collaborative and the Ad Council to launch a public communications effort about COVID-19 vaccines for healthcare professionals. Gloria was featured alongside Dr. Anthony Fauci and other healthcare experts. On the local level, Gloria is leading a science-first public health campaign through the Illinois Association of School Nurses by calling on Illinois school nurses to share their COVID-19 vaccine photos and videos showing how safe COVID vaccines are and how important it is to get vaccinated. She's designing the messages with diversity and inclusion in mind to maximize their impact. Linda Newman and the Missouri Association of School Nurses leveraged a previous media contact to develop a key story advocating for school districts across the state to consider using federal funds to hire school nurses. And to top it off, Linda put together a video showing other affiliates how to do the same thing. These are just a few stories about how school nurses are transforming student health. And this week, you are going to hear a lot more. I know that there are as many stories and examples as there are school nurses out there in the universe. I'm excited about the program we've put together for you this year. I want to start off by thanking everyone who's making this event possible. Our speakers, poster presenters, sponsors and exhibitors, affiliate leaders, those of you who are hosting or participating in brain dates, more about that soon, and NASN staff, all essential to the success of this conference. I know it has been a long year, and a lot of you are tired. I am tired. I want to recognize the commitment you made to dedicate yourself to professional development that this conference offers you. We're all transformers of student health, and with the knowledge sharing, information, and networking we'll gain this week, I can't wait to see what next year brings for each of you individually and for student health in your schools, districts, states, and across the globe. I promise we have a dynamic lineup guaranteed to energize you and provide you the tools you need for this coming school year. Today, our opening general session focuses on celebrating champions of children, 5 years of the framework for 21st century nursing practice. We'll be highlighting student-centered systems change and looking at disruption and innovation in the 21st century. Over the coming days, we have presentations by Dr. Mark Brackett, Permission to Feel, Healthy Emotion Regulation During Uncertain and Stressful Times. Carson Tate brings us Power Hour, Work Simply, Live Fully. Please note, this session is an exclusive one-time only offering. It will not be recorded, so if you miss the live presentation this afternoon at 2:45 Eastern, you will not be able to review it at a later date. So make sure you join us this afternoon for Power Hour. Baldwin Cunningham will talk to us about personal branding in the digital age. A mental health symposium will feature Dr. Sarah Vinson, Dr. Jill Bonenkamp, Eileen Gavin, Suzanne Norton, with moderator Kathy Reiner. On Friday, our closing general session features Dr. Byron McClure on 9 disruptor principles for school nurses, a strength-based approach to leadership and disrupting inequities. In addition, our breakout sessions offer a host of evidence-based approaches and resources covering things such as using data to understand school nurse workload, self-promotion and empowerment, cultural inclusivity, and more. I'm confident that you will find just what you need to help make your coming year transformative. Many of our virtual conference attendees tell us that when we conference online, they really miss seeing each other and making those personal connections. So I want to assure you, we've got some great ways you can see one another and make those connections at NASN 2021. One opportunity to connect that I'm really excited about is Brain Date. One of those things that I value when we're face to face are those spontaneous meetings after a session or over lunch where you meet someone new and share new ideas. Well, Brain Date is a way to translate that experience into our virtual space. Brain Date is a video chatting tool, but more important, it's a way to have knowledge sharing conversations that you can book in advance with people, either one-on-one or in a small group. Conversations can be professional, personal, a little bit of both, just like when we're face to face. The Brain Date link and access code are located throughout the event website, and it's really easy to use. So please take advantage of Brain Date. And if you don't see a topic that interests you, add a discussion topic and ask others to join. We're also building lots of chances for interaction throughout our program. While you can visit poster presentations at any time, be sure to stop by the poster hall today between 3:50 and 4:50 Eastern, when the poster presenters will be on hand to answer your questions. Our live sessions will also feature chat capability, where you can chat with other attendees as well as presenters during the session. As you'll soon notice, the chat can get very robust, and so we're making it easy to keep that conversation going after the session. Watch for a discussion list message in your email for each session that will be sent to you later in the day or the following day. And don't forget to visit our exhibit hall. It is packed with information, resources, and tools for your daily work with students. Our exhibitors miss you too. To make it easier to connect, look for exhibit-hosted meetups, chat functions in some booths, and even some topics in our Brain Date sessions. In addition, There are sponsored sessions listed on your program schedule. I want to give a special thank you to all of our exhibitors and sponsors this year. These organizations have shown a real commitment to school health, and I encourage you to take the time to visit the hall, learn more about what they have to offer, and thank them for their commitment to student success, NASN, and to this conference. I want to remind you that your participation in the annual business meeting is crucial to establishing a quorum for the conduct of business of this association. So mark your conference calendar for Thursday, June 24th at 3 p.m. Eastern. Well, we will also present awards that you can help celebrate. So join me for my last official duty as president of NASN. We're packing in some fun elements too. Don't miss our meditation moments or the scavenger hunt in the exhibit hall that gives all attendees a chance to win prizes. And we'll close out Friday with a time to unwind, a fun, engaging, and energetic session. I'm making a special request that you help us double down for data. The President's Endowment Fund Challenge helps to provide research grants to school nurses that builds the evidence describing student health and our school nurse practice. The endowment also funds scholarships for school nurse members wishing to advance their education. You can donate directly to the President's Challenge at the NASN website by searching Give. And if you purchase this lovely conference scarf that I'm wearing today from the NASN Marketplace, all proceeds go to the endowment. Past conference goers may remember the spirited opening dance party school health would host. But I also want to acknowledge that in addition to all the fun and chances to celebrate that they offer us, including serving as the sponsor of our Time to Unwind session on Friday, they have also exemplified a depth of commitment to school health and to moving the profession of school nursing forward. Since their founding in 1957, school health has been dedicated to helping school-based health professionals keep students healthy. Since 2003, school health has donated more than $60,000 to NASN's endowment fund, gifts that have helped fund innovative research, that have moved the knowledge base of school nurses and school nursing forward, as well as funding those impactful scholarships. So I am thrilled to say that as part of this year's Double Down campaign, School Health has committed to match dollar for dollar every donation to the endowment fund made during conference. So take what you would give, double it, and know that School Health will make sure it's doubled again. Please take a minute in the chat to say thank you to School Health for this effort to support the work of NASN. And make sure to help double down on data by making your own gift to the endowment fund today. We are the transformers of student health, and I'm proud to be sharing my time with you this week. School nurses have accomplished so much this past year. Yet we know more than ever there's still much more to accomplish. We have a tremendous opportunity as a profession to come together to advance health equity for students. In the midst of these most challenging times, school health services are a student health equity issue. We need to speak up about what we do to promote student health and safety. And I'm excited about the sessions we have that will help us advocate and lead more effectively. There is growing evidence of better student outcomes when school nurses intervene. And I can't wait to dive into our breakout sessions that will help us advance our practice. The future of nursing 2020-2030 and the recent investment of federal dollars in hiring more school nurses clearly calls out the role of school nurses as an essential part of the public health infrastructure, and I'm energized about the opportunities to build our community and public health skills. The work to keep students healthy, safe, and ready to learn is essential. We are the key to health, education, and social equity for students. I hope you have a fantastic conference week, and I look forward to learning with you and beside you all week long. There are great conference sessions for you this year on systems change, school nurses as disruptors and innovators, self care, and much more. In addition, we have plus sessions and poster sessions that will prepare us to transform student health. Many of our virtual conference attendees tell us they really miss seeing each other and making personal connections at conference when we're online. Well, we've got some great ways that you can see each other and make those personal connections at NASN 2021. One way to see each other is with Brain Date, a video chatting tool that you can use to intentionally connect with other attendees. The Brain Date link and access code is located throughout the event website, so please take advantage of Brain Date. I've seen some really great topics listed already, and I bet you'd love to be a part of that conversation. Another way to make personal connections is to visit the poster hall today between 3:50 and 4:50 Eastern Time to connect with the poster presentation speakers. They'll be on hand to answer questions and to discuss their posters in more detail with you. You also have the attendee chat right here in the live sessions where you can chat with other attendees as well as presenters. And you'll soon notice that the chat can get very robust. We're making it easy to keep that conversation going after the session. Watch for a discussion list message for each session that will be sent later in the day or the following day. And don't forget to visit our exhibit hall to find resources for your daily work with students. These exhibitors have committed to supporting this conference and you. So I'm asking you to commit to visit with all the exhibitors. If you're interested in this NASN 2021 scarf, you can purchase it from the NASN Marketplace if you didn't already purchase it along with your registration. I'm looking forward to seeing you again at the annual business meeting. And remember, your attendance at this meeting helps us to make sure that we have the quorum necessary to conduct business. Have a great conference.